Imagine this. You enter a room, no windows, no clocks, no lights. You're alone, and then darkness, total, complete, eternal darkness. You are part of an experiment, one that scientists didn't fully understand themselves. This is the dark sleep experiment, a real study. And what happened inside that room may forever change how we understand the human mind. In 2008, a group of German researchers decided to isolate 6 volunteers. Their goal? To observe the brain's circadian rhythm, its inner clock, without any influence from the outside world. But what they discovered was far more unsettling. Each person was placed in a completely dark room. No natural light, no artificial light, no phones, no watches, not even a glow-in-the-dark dot. No human voices, just silence and the infinite dark. The rooms were soundproofed. Participants received food through a light-proof slot. Time disappeared. And then something strange happened. Each participant began to live in their own reality. One woman thought she was awake for 20 hours, then asleep for 10. Another believed she was awake for 36 hours at a time. Their brains had started to make up time, literally. But the human mind cannot survive in darkness forever. After just 5 days, the first hallucinations began. A woman saw glowing shapes on the wall. A man said he heard someone calling his name. Another claimed to feel a presence, someone standing behind him, though no one was there. The brain, deprived of input, had begun to invent reality. Visual hallucinations, auditory hallucinations, emotional confusion. Their minds were trying to fill the void. By day 10, when researchers checked in through intercom, participants gave wildly different answers about how long they'd been inside. Some thought only 4 days had passed. Others believed it was over 2 weeks. Their inner clocks had collapsed. Reality had lost its meaning. One participant began whispering to someone only she could see. Another stared at the ceiling for hours, unmoving, eyes wide open, smiling faintly. A man confessed he cried for no reason, then laughed at his own tears. The darkness had become their only companion, and in the silence, the mind becomes loud. Memories, voices, imaginary conversations, the past, regrets, shadows of who they used to be. One woman reported seeing her mother sitting next to her mother who had passed away 10 years ago. Another man believed he had figured out the meaning of life and wrote it down on the walls with his fingernails. The scientists were shocked. What was supposed to be a study about sleep cycles had become a descent into the unknown. After 21 days, the experiment ended. The volunteers were released, but the darkness did not leave them. Some were sensitive to light for weeks. One participant couldn't sleep for days, even in normal conditions. Another reported that he still heard voices at night. The experiment had taken a toll far deeper than anyone expected, not physically, but psychologically. It had shown something we all fear, that when stripped of time, light, and connection, the mind turns inward, and inside is not always a safe place. Researchers later explained the science behind what happened. The lack of light disrupted melatonin production, messing up sleep and mood. The brain, needing stimulation, started generating visions and sounds. What they experienced is called sensory deprivation psychosis, a rare state where the mind detaches from reality. But science doesn't explain everything. Some participants claimed they felt as if they left their bodies. One man said he encountered his younger self and had a full conversation. Real or not, the experience felt vivid, meaningful, spiritual even. Here's the question: what really lives inside our mind when there's nothing else left? The dark sleep experiment reminds us we are fragile beings. We are wired for light, for contact, for time. Take those away, and even the strongest minds begin to unravel. So, if you were placed in total darkness, how long would you last? 1 day? 3? Or would your mind find another reality? Let us know in the comments below. And if you found this story fascinating, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who loves the strange side of science.